The whole of Miss Honey's pale and pleasant face blushed a brilliant scarlet. Then once again she smiled. It was a much broader one this time, and it was a smile of pure pleasure. "Why, thank you, Matilda," she said, still smiling. "Although it's not true. It's really a very good limerick." Oh dear, I must try to remember that one." From the third row of the desks, Lavender said, "It's good. I like it." "It's true as well," a small boy called Rupert said. "Of course it's true," Nigel said. Already the whole entire class had begun to warm up towards Miss Honey, although as yet she'd hardly taken any notice of any of them except Matilda. "Who taught you to read, Matilda?" Miss Honey asked. "I just sort of taught myself, Miss Honey." "And have you read any books all by yourself? Any children's books, I mean?" "I've read all of the ones in the public library on the High Street, Miss Honey." "Did you like them?" "I liked some of them very much indeed," Matilda said, "but I thought others of them were fairly dull." "Tell me one that you liked." "I liked The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe," Matilda said. "I think Mr. C.S. Lewis is a very good writer, but he has one failing. There are no funny bits in his books." "You're right there," Miss Honey said. "There aren't any funny bits in Mr. Tolkien either," Matilda said. "Do you think all children's books ought to have funny bits in them?" Miss Honey asked. "I do," Matilda said. "Children aren't so serious as grown-ups, and they love to laugh." Miss Honey was astounded by the wisdom of this tiny girl. She said, "And what are you going to do now that you've read all the children's books?" "Well, I'm reading other books," Matilda said. "I borrow them from the library. Mrs. Phelps is a very kind lady, and she helps me choose them." Miss Honey was leaning far forward over her work table and gazing in wonder at the child. She'd completely forgotten now about the rest of the class. "What other books?" she murmured. "I'm very fond of Charles Dickens," Matilda said. "He makes me laugh a lot, especially Mr. Pickwick." At that moment the bell in the corridor sounded for the end of class. "It's your job today to think about which word the author used to describe Matilda when Miss Honey was thinking... Your job today is to write... My goodness me. Class 2, let me try that again. Your job today is to think about which word the author used to describe how Miss Honey felt about the wisdom of tiny Matilda.